Welcome to Kyra's wedding venue, aka my backyard crib.
We are at Trisha's house and we're going to look at her backyard today and give you guys kind of an overall idea of our plans for Kyra's wedding.
Absolutely, we would love your input. So please definitely comment below.
So the first thing we're going to do is just show you around the backyard, and then we're going to take you back around and show you what our plans are for the yard.
That's right. Now, please be a little forgiving because our backyard has been in transition. We just cut down trees. It's a work in progress, but it's coming together and you will get to see the final finale.
This is all part of the wedding series, so make sure that you keep checking back and see what other things we have planned for the wedding.
That's right. So, here we go.
Gals in God's grace.
All right, so I'm going to take you through the east side of the yard, the gate.
This is where the guests will be coming in.
Right, yes. So I'll just take you on a little bit of a tour. This is the east side of the small property. This is where the dog run is. Toby, let's see if Toby pops up for you. Hey!
Hi, Toby. Are you going to be a guest at the wedding?
Are you going to be a guest at the wedding? You at your ball.
Hi, Toby.
And Gracie. Don't forget Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
All right. And we have this area over here that we've been really working on, cutting trees back. You can see a lot of the debris. This will all be cleaned up, but it's a work in progress right now. Okay.
Trish has her garden beds.
It's not even, these are all tomatoes that are just growing from the seeds. It's not even, I haven't done anything. I just have like all these vines growing. So come this way. Then we have just this little area right here. I made a pile of wedding stuff that we're going to talk about. This is just
Sleds, Trish?
sleds. Yes, they can slide their way down to the
Down the
line.
aisle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually goes in the storage shed. Okay, then we have, coming into this area, we have the grass. Of course, all still a work in progress, but it's coming together. Oh, Amber, stand right here so you can kind of see this area. It's a little bit of a bigger picture of what this area looks like. Junk right now, but I'm excited for you guys to see the transformation. Okay, grass here, and then we're going into the back of the house where we have a built-in fire pit.
Let's see the built-in fire pit.
Oh, okay. It's nothing special, just some rocks. Kind of set it up there.
Well, this is a really great idea. Trisha's husband, Eddie, bought these bricks at Lowe's, and then he just placed them on the concrete patio and built this fire pit.
When you do that, you have to make sure that you get the red rocks. They're like the lava rocks, and you put those on the base. Then you build up your fire from there. So after you do the lava rocks, then you could add your wood and everything on top of that and start your fire.
That's a great idea, Trish. I love that. And actually, I have done that in my backyard, but I just put mine directly on the dirt.
Right, and that works perfect. That you wouldn't have to. I think actually the lava rocks would work really good too on the dirt, but they definitely are a must for concrete. If you're putting this on the concrete like we did, the lava rocks. So here is the back of the house. This is where we have this is screen door. And we have a little sitting area here. There's just a lot of stuff everywhere. This is, of course, a work in progress. So we have market lights that go from the side of the patio cover to the trees. We've kind of created like a little triangular ambiance. And it's really pretty at night. You guys may have been able to see a little bit of it in our front porch collaboration video when Amber and I were sitting in the backyard. You will definitely have to check that out, and you can just click right here. All right, so moving on to the west side of the house, we have just, it's kind of all jumbled, just random stuff right now, which we are in the process of continuing to organize and put together. We have a little porch area here right now. I love this little area because you can see the trees go right over the top. And I'll tell you, a little later why I think it will be a perfect place for the dance floor. We have a little sitting area here. By the way, this is one of my great finds. It's a teak patio set that definitely is desperate for oil, but I got it at a yard sale for $60. I love it. So over here we have our garden storage shed. More area. This is our RV area. Over here we have the big gates that open up, and Kyra and Kapono are going to be bringing their bus, probably not all the way in here, but it'll be parked on the other side of the fence, which has a long RV driveway. So I'm super excited.
They want to bring their bus so that everyone can come and look at it and see what they've gotten done. Hopefully it'll be 100% finished at that point, because they plan on leaving right after they get married. So it'll be a perfect opportunity for everybody to see what they've been working on.
And Amber and I have a little stash we want to show you. So come on over here. This is something really fun that we've collected. We have a bunch of 2x4s and these really cool metal rings that are from the wine barrels. And these are all things that we're going to be using for the wedding. And I'm really excited for you guys to see what projects we do with these.
Trish, hold up one of those rings. So we're not going to tell you what we're going to do, but we can't wait for you to see the DIY that we will have most definitely for you. That's right. And we will be using for the wedding.
These were given to me. The wood was given to me, and
free. The best price.
That's right. That's a really good price. All right. So now that you've seen a layout of the property, I would love to share with you a few ideas that I have for Kyra on how things may be set up. She, of course, has the final decision.
And I, of course, might have some input. And you at home might also have some input. So we're going to take that all into consideration.
All right. So over here, I haven't really thought of this being an area that we could really use as of right now. Everything is going to be more in the backyard.
This will just be the bus area.
Yeah. There is entrance and exit over here, so if people want to come back and forth to the wedding, they can go check out the bus and then come back here. I thought this little area right here, which is right behind the master, would be a perfect area for the dance floor. I love this little area of the backyard. I love the low branches of the trees. I just think it has a nice ambiance. And then at night, when the market lights are on, the lighting and the trees and the way the moon shines, it's so pretty. And I thought that we would have these little hanging lights, and I have little tea tree lights that go inside them. And it would be pretty.
Tea tree lights?
Tea tree tea tree lights.
They're tea lights. They're tea lights, but Trisha's special lights will be tea tree lights.
Tea tree lights,
because they're going to be hanging on the tree.
That's right. That's right. But I thought that they would be pretty. We just hang some, and then when people are out here dancing, it would be really pretty. So that's my area. So this, I think, would be a great dance floor area.
So again, this is the area where this little table is, the teak table, right behind the master, with the low-hanging trees and the lighting.
Right. And then I think this would be a great area to start the table. We could do a table right here and start with all like the paper plates, so forth. And then a table right here, so just be like an L shape. I think over here in the corner would be great for the cake. And possibly maybe like a little table for cards, presents, etc. I'm a little indifferent on this area right here because of the fire pit that's built in. We kind of have to work around it. So I'm just not 100% sure what Kyra's going to do. I think this would just be a great seating area. The setup back here is going to have to be done in 2 phases because she's getting married and then we're having the reception.
Well, we would probably need to put tables here for eating, I would think. We'd have the ceremony over there, tables for eating, dance floor over here, and if the food's right here, then that would be the eating area, probably.
What I was thinking was just keeping the couches here, but putting them around the fire pit. And I was thinking over here on the grass could be all, because I have big round tables, and we're going to need about 7. So all the round tables could go over there. But we're also thinking that that could be the area where Kyra gets married. Down over there, closer to the point of the grass.
We're going to have another DIY that Trish and I are going to do for the wedding backdrop coming soon. But that would go over there possibly by those trees in the corner. And then the seating would come behind that.
Then we would do a very quick setup. What we could do is send everybody in the front with appetizers while we do a setup. Oh, we could tell them that's where the alcohol is.
So speaking on that, we should probably put a photo booth out there.
Good idea. I have a perfect spot where we could do a photo booth. But we also have for seating this whole concrete area as well. And we have two 20 by 20 covered tents, which are going to be really important because it's in the summer and it gets really hot here. We're going to need good coverage.
I honestly don't think it'll be too bad because it is in the evening, but you know your space better. I know my backyard does not get hot. And we will be doing the rehearsal dinner in my backyard.
There's a site where you can go on and find out what time the sun is going to set on what day. And I think it was like 8:35 it was going to set. So
perfect.
I think it'll be okay. So anyway, so you want me to show you the front area?
Yes, let's look at the front.
Alrighty.
Trisha, where'd you get those clogs?
Yard saw, $2.
Woo, woo.
Boom. And they were brand spanking new too. I love them. This is my husband.
Oh, I called them clogs, but they're Crocs,
Yeah, they're
right?
Crocs. This is my husband, Eddie. Eddie is the best bass fisherman. He is pretty much pro.
Isn't she so sweet?
Yeah, he's my husband. I love him. We're definitely not videotaping you.
Just your butt. Oops,
Right.
sorry.
Oh, biscuits.
Oh, just your biscuits.
Eddie only needs 100 fishing poles for his fishing.
Is that it?
I think only 100. I think he needs one for like every 5 minutes that he's out there fishing. Maybe like, let's see, which way is the wind going? Oh, I need that fishing pole.
He has a lot to say about it.
Right. Okay, so we have this grass area. I think actually it would be really great to put out hors d'oeuvres and alcohol out here while we're doing a setup. Just something small because most of the alcohol is going to be in the back. And right here, we could do something kind of fun here for pictures if, you know, people want to like take pictures out here. Or we can do the front porch that we decorated again.
That would be a good picture
front
area.
Porch collaboration.
Well, usually there's a lot of props when you do a photo booth at a wedding, and so that might help with any wind that we might have.
What do you think about the hors d'oeuvres? Am I saying that right?
Hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres and a little bit of like maybe wine or something. Right here, we're in the front of the house, and then pictures out here.
I think it would be great to have a bunch of nooks and crannies with seating and areas where people can eat and drink and just conversate.
It's perfect. We need to kick them out of the backyard so we can hurry up and get set up. We have this little bit of area, just a lot of little things that we can work with.
Over there is where the bus is going to go.
Right. That'll be a perfect spot for them.
And you can see that Trish has wrapped lights around all of these trees.
It's so pretty at night.
So the ambiance is going to be great.
What she really meant to say was Trish didn't take the lights off of her trees from the last 2 years.
You mean like from Christmas?
Right. Hey, I have a question for you all. Can the trees still expand and grow if the lights are around them?
Yes, they can.
They can, but so then what's going to happen to the lights? Are the lights going to prohibit them from being able to grow
No.
more?
The tree would take over the lights, so either the lights would bust or the tree would grow around the lights. Because they do it on chain link.
Okay.
If you've ever seen a tree close to a chain link fence and it grows really close to it, the branches will grow into the chain link fence and wrap itself around the chain link.
But what about the trunk? The trunk
Yes,
is
the
what I'm
trunk
thinking
too.
about because
It'll wrap itself around it.
these are getting really tight. That
Oh,
means
wow.
that that means the tree's growing. I
They're
wonder if
gonna
I
bust.
should probably get these off. I don't want to prohibit growth.
You're not going to prohibit growth. You're just going to break your lights.
Oh, well, that's okay.
It'll just grow around it.
Yeah.
How long have they been on there?
2 years.
2 years. So the trees are growing.
Yep, because this is tight. They were never this tight.
Wow.
What does this mean? What is it? Why do they peel like this? Just because they're getting new bark?
It's just the type of tree. I don't know. What kind of tree is this?
I don't know.
Maple?
I forget what these trees are.
Oh, it has these weird like balls on it.
Yes. Oh. They're not fun.
Are they messy?
Yes, because when they break, they get like, they just get stuff everywhere. Here, I'll show you. Right here. Watch.
Oh, they're like seeds.
Yeah.
They're like the wishing flowers, like dandelions.
Yeah. But I don't wish for them to be in my yard.
They sure are messy.
Okay. So, Amber, do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions, but I do want to say thank you so much for offering up your home to us. I know that Kyra is so grateful to you for allowing her to have her wedding here. And Trish has always been like a second mom to Kyra, so it just feels very natural and homey to be able to do it here. And Trish has a beautiful piece of property, as you guys have just seen. She has a lot to work with, and she's been working really, really hard to get it ready for us. So thank you,
I'm very
Trisha.
honored to be able to be a part of this celebration. I am really excited. I know that I say that word a lot, but I really am. If I were to use a different descriptive word, I would say honored, excited, ecstatic, and what other word would be good for this?
Subscribe. Oh no, that's what we want you to do.
Oh, that's right. Subscribe, ring the
Subscribe,
bell,
like.
and continue to be a part of our family journey.
We're going to have more for you.
That's right.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Felt like nothing could stop us. Sunsets, remember the colors. They were wrong, it was way more than a dream. We climbed up, yeah, over the hillside. So right, we stood there